Alright guys, welcome back to iCup StarCraft TV. I'll be your host and caster, iCup Fitz here, and I'm glad to re-bring in yet another epic Gosu replay brought to us by the replay section. And that's gonna be such a so it's gonna, let's introduce our players here if things don't go haywire right now. Spawning here in the bottom left hand corner, it will be the orange Protoss slider, and at the 6 o'clock it will be the yellow Terran white raw. If I can get my monitor not to fuck up on me, well, whatever. You guys can't tell, but my monitor is bright yellow. So that further complicates things. The overlay is kind of bugging out right now, and I know why. We just gotta kind of fix that, and there we go. My God, hold on. You wouldn't believe the short length wide of my power cord on my second monitor I use for Brood War. Like it is like legitimately the smallest. I don't even know how to describe it. But so anyway, we're here now. Gosu replay. I hope this is gonna be good. I kinda know how this replay goes, by just reading the description, because they're awesome enough to kind of just tell us just a tiny bit of the replay, you know. So I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, but I hope you guys do enjoy it. Now, the reason why there are 2 wins is because this is from a TSL match. I don't know if this is like the preliminary, a ladder, or something. I mean, I don't know. And that's kind of one of the benefits to doing this, because it shouldn't spoil it, but this is a game 3. And I did look it up if this game was actually casted beforehand. It's actually not. At least on YouTube VODs, it's not. If you just look up White Raw versus Slider, the only thing that comes up is 2 or 3 matches of them just randomly hitting up the ladder on StarCraft 2, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, the map will be Gaia, which again I don't particularly know. This is an older school map. This replay does come to us from 2008, so we'll see how this will, progress in this this replay. Also, I want to give a shout out. I mean, Razor. I mean, even if this is like 4 years later, TSL. I mean, we wouldn't have these replays if back then they didn't sponsor a $5,000, sponsorship to this tour. I mean, like, that's a pretty big sum of change. And no one will really deny that. So, I mean, thanks for Razor, despite you not even, not directly even affecting us, but, years down the road, I mean, Razor's still kind of showing its support by doing the TSL. And then, of course, TSL 2, if we get any replays, obviously was from Poker Strategy. So, the backstory behind all this was, I was watching some TSL, I'm like, hey, wait, they released replays of this, right? So, and then I saw admin, replay section didn't really have any new places to look. So I'm like, all right, I'll investigate for some replay packs for them. And then I found out that, holy shit, TSL 1 and TSL 2 pretty much have every single replay ever played, which obviously is very convenient for us for looking for foreigner replays if we're not looking for all Korean. And some popular names come up like White Raw with the special tactics coming in here. I don't know too much about Slider, and I apologize for that he could be a big name, but I honestly just haven't gotten that far into TSL 1 to even tell you who he was. Generally, I get all this information from the little, banters at the beginning of each game from Artosis, pretty much. Like Strelok, you went to Korea or something like that. I mean, I don't know that otherwise, so bear with me. But getting in this game, I mean, we haven't really seen a whole lot going down right now. White Rock, going for the 1 gate robo, probably gonna get out of quick ops just to figure out what the hell's going on. This is close by air position, so this could prove to be, fairly effective for a fast robo. If you were to see a quick support bay as well. And Slider's gonna have a bit of a tactical position advantage right here, just because White Raw's minerals are right here versus where Slider's is all the way over here. So, White Roar's gonna have to come all the way around in order to get behind them. So we'll see how that will play. Just a slight edge. I don't think it's gonna be game changing, game crucial, but yeah, a little bit missed rally from White Roar now. Gonna be coming in here, seeing what he can do. Might be his death sentence of the Scoon though, unfortunately. And he should be able to send that back right now. Now, what is he just threw down his observatory. So, yeah. That'll be the observatory right there. So, gonna going for the obs. Now here, this is interesting. Support bay coming from Slider right now, despite being off of 2 gates. I believe White Roar is only off of 1, which surprises me. White Roar is actually opted to go for the shuttle first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I don't think you can actually hit off a 2-gate until you have a full economy in cutting probes. I don't think you can actually you can produce this. Oh, any supply block too. Oh, Slider. Why use supply block, my friend? Why use supply block? So White Roar not getting supply block 45 over 41. Just slight edge. Doing the Korean build, as Artosis would say, from the TSO. Now it's getting a second gateway, so now that makes sense. So I believe in order to go some kind of Reaver tech, you do a 1-gate robo, and then you throw down the second gateway, because then you'll have the economy to do so, and you're not pulling out Reavers every left and right. Now look at this. Goons are already set in position here to deal with the Reaver, because there was an obs in the main base that did get take a little bit of fire right there. So he does know that. This is actually kind of funny. 2 mind games going on right here, making sure that neither player will die to just quick Reavers. So yeah, now the question now becomes, where is that Reaver? Okay, so it's just morphing right here. We do have White Roar going for the expansion right now. Both players are, but a little bit behind for Slider. Nothing too crucial. Mega Slider's base I just don't see like a whole lot. I mean, they're equal in supply. I mean, like, don't get me, I'm not gonna deter our reasoning here from those numbers, but I'm just looking at the base. I'm just like, oh, you know why? Because he has 4 goons back here. That's why. And White Roar doesn't have them back there anymore. That's why. No, he still does. So never mind. Neither player really has a whole lot going for them. This is still fairly early on in the game as well, so. And I don't even know why I thought that. So I'm going to shut up and watch now. So I heard them being loaded up, right? That shuttle right there. Where'd your shuttle go? All right, cool. So he has a Reaver in there. Now, where did the shuttle go of... What's his name? The Slider. Slider, where'd you go? Slider. Where is this? No, that's... He had a shuttle. Ha! Actually, find shuttle. There we go, find shuttle. But now he has a Reaver of his own, and same thing with for White Roar, wherever that is. So White Roar waiting for the second Reaver to pop in here, which is telling me not so much of an inclination. Not so much the reason isn't to be harassful, but rather he just has, White Roar is known for a special tactic, so he's gonna be able to do this right, and should be able to do it. Unfortunately, it's a slow shuttle though, so if Slider plays this out correctly, I mean, he could pretty much out micro White Roar pretty terribly, if Slider has the option to do so. And now we're just adding more gateways. White Roar adding those gateway counts right now. We do have the Citadel going up for and it looks a nice quick reaction from White Roar right there, not doing the damage he needed to do. And I believe he's killed off like the 3 goons that were just kind of chilling here, but nothing too crucial. At the same time, White Roar's going to be pressuring here. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything to this, but look at this. Going to be going back in here. Massive damage being done to that mineral line. Well played by White Roar right there. Nice Reaver harass coming out of him. Now the question becomes, now this does have speed, keep in mind. I don't believe White Rod does on his shuttle, so we'll see how this micro will go. You can see some a little bit more fancy plays coming out of Slider if he chose to do so. He chose to do so, rather. And just getting more goons. Nothing too ridiculous right now. Losing 2 goons right now. White Raw, again, I believe he's just in a position where he can't do anything with that speed shuttle out. Slider, and plus Slider has too much stuff in his base right now for an army for him to really do anything. So White Raw, though, still ahead in supply. And he's coming back in for another round 2, taking a very big splash sandwich on a lot of those goons. Very weakened right now. White Raw could try to come in here. That Reaver is exposed right now, but it looks like White Raw will just decide to leave. But his shuttle, with what, 1 HP, 4 HP left over with no Reavers remaining. So, has to be very careful here. And Slider, you know, raising his minerals up just a bit. Not too crazy. And you actually can see that White Rock actually has an extra 600 minerals income for the past minute because of that harass, which is really awesome for him. So I seem a little more monotone than out of my seat because, well, I kind of just woke up. That other like 6-game casting session I thought I'd already uploaded, but unfortunately I didn't. I uploaded to my wrong channel, so I had to delete all of them. And then proceed to, yeah. So, what's this? Speed shuttle going in here. What? Double Reaver. Nice reaction from White Raw. Now, what will happen with that? Now, White Raw does have a massive force right here. And he does have a Reaver in here. Will the Reaver do enough damage to the Reaver? What will happen to the Reaver? Looks like he's just going to target fire the Nexus right now. What is that? But the Reaver will go down, or I believe, yes it did. And now White Raw is going to be able to chase his goons around if he wants to. No, just going to turn around and do some damage right here. And he's going to lose his Nexus. White Raw, what are you doing? White Raw, well done for a Slider. The question now becomes, can he defend himself? That's the true question, right? A Slider's going to go for the counter push right here. White Raw doesn't have a whole lot in his natural right now. He's off of 5 gates, so we'll see how that will work for him. Zealot's getting in there on the probe line. So, I mean, really, White Raw is in a lot of, Slider's in a lot of trouble. He does have the 2 Reavers coming back from the main base right now. White Raw is still having a bit of a difficult time from his natural, but not really losing any kind of, in terms of economy-wise. Trying to come in there. Will he get the will he get the Reaver, rather? White Raw, no, Slider will just instantly pick that up right here. Nice reaction. Ooh, will lose the Reaver right when it's thrown down on the ground. And Slider continues to be really annoying right now with those 3 goons on the east part of his mineral line right here. But I believe White Raw will overcome that with just waiting for his more and more production cycles to finish. Psystorm starting to be initiated. I believe White Raw has won. Pretty. And the only reason why I say that is because really he's not contained. And now we have no Reavers left. No, I take that back. He has a Reaver, but I still don't feel confident that Slider can come back. Unless he has some baller harass again. If Slider can, make a, a comeback with getting 10 probes or something like that to really, really, really hurt White Raw, I think that would be a really, really good idea. I really think so, but he really should be looking to that. And it looks like White Raw may actually be looking to take an expansion sooner or later. Or just getting for shuttles, of course. And White Raw just kind of scamming around. Slider not really doing any kind of effort to break loose right now. I believe he's going to wait for Psystorm and then just try to push. But White Raw is up by 30 supply even. And, That's probably a majority in just probes, so it's not in terms of the army value. But what that does mean is that despite, even if he doesn't have a higher, army count right now, that means he has more units per production cycle. And I'm kind of getting a little worried now, because I thought this was his army for a second, because I thought he lost it all. Then I'm like, oh shit, never mind. He has this whole other base right here. And alright, so he has a double Reaver right now. I mean, this is so, he could do a ton of freaking harass to White Raw right now. White Raw now just finishing up his Nexus right now. The shuttle's in a bit of jeopardy though. Is a little bit weakened right here. Looks like we're gonna have a reiteration of what happened last time. These goons will get killed off. Reavers are really good. Reavers are quite good, but the Reaver on Reaver action, unfortunately, he's out of his shuttle right now, and with proper awesome, this is beautiful micro from White Raw, and just with that, I mean, with special tactics holding true right here for White Raw, he's gonna be able to clean them up, and both Reavers will go down without minimizing the economic damage done. Now he's gonna make some Archons here. All right, not even balling for Psystorm, or so it seems. No, he's gonna have 4 high tempo water left over. But I take it back, he's 5. Is he gonna try to secure his natural expansion? Pretty awesome stuff. White Raw has the advantage, has the map control. He's probably looking to take this game out right now. And we'll see if the storms are from Slider are going to be good. Keep in mind, I don't know if they're going to really be that great. But Slider, man, White Raw with goons, going to be kind of hard to microwave from Storm if they're good, of course. So it's all going to have to come down to this occasion. If Slider can, trade cost effectively, he's long distance mining from his whole. Well, he needs mineral somehow, right? He doesn't have enough to build a Nexus. Here comes the punch right here. Nice storm on the Reaver. Reaver should go down after the second storm right now, but the storms, there just isn't enough storm to cover the whole surface area of this punch right here. White Raw should be able to take this pretty easily, despite the pretty good storms coming out right there. Beautiful storms being done. Archons are morphing, but goons have such high DPS. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And goodbye, Slider. Slider will just leave the game. I'm not sure if I was saying TSL1, GG never really happened. I don't really know why, but good game, not complaining. Pretty awesome PvP. So anyway, that will conclude this replay section. I believe I have the A rank tour, AB tour to cast next. So I'm assuming, what's his name? Pain something's gonna be there. I forget his name, but I'm sure Pain will probably get to the finals because he's the best person on iCup right now. So guys, thanks for watching again. Feel free to check out the Twitter. This is where the VODs will always come up. Subscribe if you want, like it if you like it, share it with your friends, whatever you do. Hope you guys enjoyed the overlay. Tell us what you think, and peace, guys. Thanks for watching.